Today, we get to talk about a topic that I personally have been very interested in, as I took a leap of faith and quit my job to become a full-time YouTuber 2 years ago, which is how YouTubers make money at scale and what's their business model. To add a little bit of context, I started making YouTube videos in 2011. I was in 7th grade at the time, and all I wanted to do was make Call of Duty videos as a hobby and join a clan to showcase some highlights and gameplay. At that age of 11 and 12 years old, making money off YouTube really wasn't known, and no one certainly thought it could be a potential career option. People simply made videos for the love of content creation and thought it'd be pretty cool to develop a following. Nothing really came out of my middle school experience until my very next serious shot at YouTube, when I made Madden gaming videos my freshman year of college. I was able to grow a relatively small following of around 13,000 subscribers with a mobile video game. This was also the first time I actually saw some money and income flow into my bank account through YouTube. As a college student at the time, I was making as much as $300 to $500 per month, and I saw that the more videos I uploaded, the more money I could make. This was the very first time I developed a schedule for myself to post 5 videos a week to rack up this YouTube ad money. And on top of the ad money, I was contacted by a sponsor who would pay me $600 to $800 a month to plug their company and services at the very beginning of each video. As a broke college student, an extra $1,000 a month was guap, especially for a side hobby I just enjoyed doing. Throw out those Natty Lights and Smirnoff handles out of the fridge, baby. We're drinking good on the weekends with top shelf Tito's and Bud Lattes in the fridge. Anyways, so while balling out on my college campus, it occurred to me how crazy this one sponsor was able to pay me more than double my YouTube ad revenue. And fast forward to present day now, I've consumed a lot of YouTube content, watched a ton of smart creators, and to be able to monetize their platform, I learned a bunch. When I took that leap of being full-time with YouTube with my RampagePoker channel, it had about 15,000 subscribers at the time, so not that big at all. And I knew I had to maximize every ounce of opportunity with that channel, especially when 100,000 subscribers on YouTube is actually considered small. But first, let me just show you guys the best part about working on YouTube and making it full-time. I'm kind of craving some boba right now, so let's go. Grab a large oolong milk tea with boba, less ice, less sugar. Alright, now that we've secured the boba, I think this is the biggest flex as a YouTuber that I could ever do, is I can just go out and get boba whenever the hell I want and still make a video. So being able to work on my own schedule and doing whatever I want to do whenever I want, topic for another video, but let's get back to talking about a YouTuber's business model and source of income. So pretty much it all breaks down into a bunch of different categories, but it all starts with this first and foremost, which is YouTube monetization. This is the direct payment from YouTube or their platform, which is called Google AdSense. Companies and advertisers pay YouTube X number of dollars to be shown in front of specific videos like mine right here that you're watching, and without getting too in-depth for now, they're able to bid against each other, driving prices higher for ad placements in specific YouTube categories. This is why some YouTubers in different categories make more than others. For example, finance YouTubers make significantly more money than, say, a Minecraft channel, just simply based off of the demographic of viewers. In this situation, someone watching a video about the best credit cards to use will likely buy something more compared to a 12-year-old watching their favorite Minecraft stream or something. So YouTube ad revenue is the base layer of income streams for almost 100% of creators. And if a creator streams, then donations from the streams or memberships like YouTube memberships are another branch off of YouTube's revenue source. After that, we get into some juicy stuff, which sits on top of the YouTube ad revenue. The most prevalent amongst creators would be merch for sure. Whether it be t-shirts, hoodies, or some weird metal coins that some people, creators, really love to shill for some reason, this can be extremely lucrative if you have a very dedicated fan base. Personally, I haven't made a ton of money comparative to YouTube's ad revenue, but there is a massive opportunity here in merch and apparel. So much so that many creators have even launched full-blown businesses off of apparel and clothing. My good buddy Justin Escalona is a prime example of that when he launched his company 1340 Collective. He's been super successful so far. Or Yes Theories Seek Discomfort that I often wear. there we go. We got a Seek Discomfort hat. Always rock their brand. I really love their message, and I always wear a ton of that. So there's a lot in this space that I personally am just not savvy enough to really understand and implement to my stuff, but I'm really grateful to have the support of the Rampage channel, where the most recent Luckbox apparel launch here, Luckbox baby, link in the description, it's been a huge success, so I certainly can't be complaining about it. After merch, the next popular alternative source of income are sponsorships. And these can vary a wide range from something as simple as an Instagram story or a 60 to 90 second personalized ad within a video, or something as big as a full-blown sponsorship or endorsement of a company. One huge move in the YouTube space recently was Tim the Tatman. He signed with YouTube Gaming to have all of his streams exclusively on YouTube, and he's someone who pulls over 100,000 viewers concurrently, all live at the same time. That's literally more than like 3 full Fenway Park stadiums worth of people at the same time. So I can only imagine how many dump trucks worth of money YouTube sent to his front doorstep.
They drove a dump truck full of money up to my house.
And to offer full transparency, personally, I'm happy to take full advantage of any and all sponsorships for the right rate. I watched this podcast called PKA Painkiller already, shout out to them if you watch them, where their tagline for a while used to be, if the money is there, we don't care. As they have had sponsors in the past on their podcast as legitimate as the National Highway Safety Commission, to a service where you can buy what's called a bag of dicks, not even kidding with you about that, which is a bag full of candy-shaped penises to send to your friends. So there's been a wide range and spectrum of companies. So if you're a company or know someone who might want to sponsor some content on this channel or RampagePoker, just shoot me an email down here on the screen. We'll try to work something out. But honestly, as someone who's been a YouTuber before and had a channel die, I know this attention is just not going to last forever, and you just gotta chase that bag when the opportunity arises. You see some really huge channels like Dude Perfect have pretty much every single video sponsored by different companies like Nerf or a particular stadium that they shot the video in. So chase that bag, creators. I respect the hell out of it. There's a few more alternative sources of income that YouTubers do make, but it looks like my charging is done for now. Let's change the scenery just a little bit. Let's go. On top of the 4 main methods of income that I described earlier, there are tons more that I'll briefly mention here. You have affiliate links in the description where creators earn a small percentage of whatever item or product that's being sold. Check out my description where you can join Webull, a commission-free stock trading app where we both get a free stock when you sign up today. Next, there are appearances or meetups at a certain location in the poker vlogging space. Big, huge thank you and shout out to Andrew Nemi and Brad Owen who came up with this concept of meetup games at poker rooms. This is where fans can actually play poker with their favorite poker vloggers, and I've been able to use the same model where casinos and creators agree on a certain fee to host this meetup game to both advertise and endorse the room. Personally, I've been able to have them spread out in a few cities like LA, Austin, Houston, and New Hampshire locally as well. After that, there's repurposing content on other forums like TikTok, Facebook, or even a secondary YouTube channel to maximize the ad revenue opportunity, that being a huge option in play. I've dabbled in doing this with TikTok, which has netted me a couple $100 now in almost a year. So it's safe to say it is wildly successful. You see this done all the time. One example is Graham Stephan. He does the Graham Stephan Show. He does the Coffee Hour with Graham Stephan. He's got the Steph Family. There's a ton of different ways that he repurposes content and puts them into clips or shorts, both on TikTok and YouTube. And lastly, the one area that I really want to take a deep dive in are the different business models and products that YouTubers have been able to create for themselves because of their content here on YouTube. I find this space incredibly amazing. Something like Mr. Beast Burger, which is now taken internationally and globally. And there's also Shelby Church's Airbnb and real estate business that is super interesting. Those are two to name some cool examples. So I'll be posting an upcoming video on that, but thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. This took a lot of time, and if you can just hit that like button, it would mean a ton. If you want to see more content like this, I just post here every single Tuesday, and subscribe if you don't watch my poker content, you're interested in something like that. Rampage Poker is the channel that I post every single Monday, Wednesday, Friday as well. So posting 4 videos a week, you can get it from me. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Thanks so much, and subscribe if you're new.